So I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering what happened to Mrekk. I mean, ever since the situation with Akalibed versus Mrekk here, and Akalibed taking the #1 from Mrekk, we expected a heated battle between Mrekk and Akalibed to take the #1 position, but we haven't really seen anything like that. It's kind of just been a lot of quiet. Ever since Akalibed got #1, he made his goals like, guys, I'm going to keep pushing, trying to get a 2000 PP play, but then Akalibed lost a bit of motivation and stopped really playing. And Mrekk here, he's been trying to get his #1 back, but he keeps choking on maps, and he's kind of just failing to get #1 here. He's not even getting any PP. I think he actually lost PP on some maps. Like, it's just kind of a struggle for Mrekk here, and a lot of people are probably wondering what happened to him, because this is kind of out of character for Mrekk, right? He's been the most dominant Osu player for the last 4 years. Nobody's been really able to top him in #1, but Akalibed's out here able to go over the top over Mrekk with the over the top play to get #1. So Mrekk, he's kind of out of character here. He used to be this super dominant player, but he's kind of just like chilling, becoming the absolute rock of all time. Like, I don't really know what's happening. And to answer the question for what happened to Mrekk, I have some thoughts on this situation, some insights about this, but the first thing I need to do is relay the exposition and the whole process for what even happened to Mrekk, like the whole story here, the objectives. So what happened is that Mrekk, he's kind of just been chill maxing. He lost a bit of motivation to play, and he was kind of just chill maxing with his friends at Sydney because he was just chilling out with them. And Akalibed during this time was cooking in the background, and he was slowly getting closer and closer to Mrekk's forehead. And eventually Mrekk did get taken down by Akalibed here, and Mrekk literally just woke up one day. He's like, guys, what the freak happened? Like, I'm pretty sure he knew what happened, but when he was recording it, his face is kind of like a poker face, and he was like, dudes, I kind of feel a bit of sadness. Like, I don't really know what's happening with Mrekk here. I don't know if he wanted to get his #1 taken away, or if it was because he had a lack of confidence or motivation to do so and to secure his #1 position. But based off what I saw with his face here, it seems like that his soul has been shattered a bit. Like, he's just deeply saddened. I don't really know, but that's probably like a first clue for what's going on here. And ever since that moment, Mrekk was trying to get his #1 back, trying to play some maps here and there, but he was absolutely failing. Like, I think he actually lost PP on some maps. Like, he was trying to play the 2U map, and he obviously choked it for an 1800, which is pretty cool, but he didn't really get it. Like, so he's trying really hard to get his #1 back, but he's struggling right now because he's just failing all the maps, just choking all the maps, and not really a lot of things are happening with Mrekk here. So Mrekk, he went on to do a shower stream. Like, I don't even know if it is a stream, but he basically had like a stream on Twitch where he was basically taking a shower, and he was just like doing so. I don't know if this was like an accident or something. It's probably on purpose, but people are watching. It's like, what the fuck is he doing? He's taking a shower. Maybe it's like his way to like say to the world poetically that I'm washed. Like, quite literally, he's taking a shower, he's washing himself. I don't know, maybe that's like a poetic way of saying it, but I think he ended it quite briefly, and we haven't really heard anything besides that. And Mrekk's kind of just been chilling in the background. I don't really know what's going on until about yesterday, where he made this crazy schizo stream. Like, I just want to give you guys the updates on this, where this guy was basically trying to play some Osu, right? But he was having like a really bad mental. Like, he had his face cam in the corner, and every time like he was trying to play a map, like there was this one map he was trying to play, there was a speed section coming up, and he absolutely fucking failed on this. So let me just show you guys the Twitch clip really quick.
Speed, no, speed sama, no, what, I failed. I fucking failed. I didn't even mean to do that.
So as you guys can see from this Twitch clip, he just went absolute schizo mode. Like, he started having a mental breakdown. Like, I don't even know. And as a result of this, a lot of people were having their concerns on Reddit and making their own posts. Like, they're like, I don't know how I feel, but from the last Mrekk streams, I can tell there's something wrong with his mental health. Yeah, he can be a funny guy, but it feels like this time is sort of different. I don't know. I just wish him to be good. And there's also other posts like, is Mrekk fucking okay or not? And Mrekk is not okay, bro's on his villain arc. And another post where this guy's like, what the hell was that last Mrekk stream? What happened there? I'll wake up, choked Mrekk stream, sleep again, wake up, so it might be a dream. Like, these guys are just asking what is going on with Mrekk. And Mrekk during his stream, he's kind of like a goofy character already. Like, he's kind of saying some brain rot autistic quotes like skibbity edging riz, and he's just saying the most stupid things out of nowhere. Like, he's literally like, I think he was playing this one like map where you get like 1000 PP. I forgot what the song is, but he's trying to FC the map, but he's kind of just raging. He's like, dude, I can't freaking focus on this map because I just keep thinking of Skibbity Toilet.
Every time I hear the intro of this song, I keep thinking of fucking Skibbity Toilet, bro. Like, I can't.
Like, I don't even freaking know. Like, this is kind of a funny moment. So Mrekk, he's kind of just like a funny guy saying the most autistic shit on stream. So it's probably not that out of character, but it seems like his last stream was quite different this time, and his mental health kind of seemed to be suffering. A lot of people are giving their own insights about this, and I just want to give my thoughts and my game theories on this whole situation. As we can see with Mrekk here, I forgot to also mention that he's not really a speed player, and he's kind of forcing himself to play speed. Like from that Twitch clip, he's kind of obviously struggling on speed, and I think he might be comparing himself to a Colibet here, because he's like, dude, how am I freaking number one? Like, how did I used to be number one? I was so ass at speed, and the speed meta is what's dominant in the Osu game meta, and he's not really able to play speed and compete with the top players here. So I think he has a very low confidence compared to other players, even though he was the number one player for the longest time. And to segue from that point that he was the number one Osu player for the longest time, I think ever since he lost his number one position, he was literally the king of Osu for years. Like, he's still a young kid. He was like 14 when he got number one, and now he's like freaking 18. For the majority of his teenage life, he wasn't even playing in school. Like, he was playing Osu all fucking day to maintain his number one position. Osu was his life. He was playing that shit 24/7, and now his reason to live is kind of just gone, because something that he would work so hard for, his number one position, has just been taken away by Colibet here. And what I think that's happening on an inner scale, like I'm just trying to do some Jordan B. Peterson psychology on this guy, is that he lost a bit of his identity. Like, every time Mrekk woke up, he's like, yeah, I'm number one. The gap between number one and number two is like 5,000 PP. I'll be chilling for like the next couple of days. I don't think anyone's gonna able to take my number one position. And a lot of OC players are also thinking that Mrekk will stay number one forever. So I feel like he might have got a bit complacent, and he got very used to the fact that he is number one. But then imagine he wakes up one day and checks the rankings like, oh shit, I'm not number one anymore. Like, that fact and belief in his mind is just completely shattered now, and it's been something that's been a growing tumor in his mind for the longest time, and now it's just been absolutely slain. So of course he's gonna go through some type of depression period and be like, shit dude, I don't even know, like, what's the point of life anymore? He might be kind of lost right now, and that would also fuck up his own psychology and motivation and mental health, because he's gonna be trying to get his number one back, but he's gonna be like, shit, am I even the GOAT anymore? Because I'm not number one anymore. I can't even play speed compared to a Colibet. Maybe I don't even deserve it. Maybe he has some of these doubting thoughts, and as a result of all this storming things, like, I don't really think he's trying to communicate this to his chat. He just releases all of these pent-up emotions by having these mental breakdowns on these streams. Something worse could happen even into the future with Mrekk here. Maybe he makes another stream and he does something very severe because he's just so done with everything. I don't really know. I hope people check up on him, send him some messages. Like, I don't freaking know what the heck is going on with Mrekk here, but based off his psychology, he's having a really rough time right now. But what can you really do in this position except to keep pushing and try to get your number one back? Like, I feel like that's the most obvious answer, but of course that's more easily said than done because of all of these mental ailments on him right now. But I don't really know. I hope Mrekk comes back and recovers his mental issues right now. He's obviously going through some tough times right now. But yeah, I just wanted to answer some questions about Mrekk here, just give my own game theories about this situation, and I hope Mrekk is better. Like, I don't really know. It sucks what happened to him, but it's also a bit of his own fault because he got complacent. So I hope he takes responsibility for it and tries to take his number one back, because staying sad like this forever and going through these mental breakdowns is not how you're going to get in your number one position back. So that's pretty much all I'm saying in this video, and I'll see y'all.